Hi everyone, if you're a Pisces born February 19th to March 20th, what can you expect for the month of February 2016? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, so some of you Pisces are a little bloodied. You've got punched in the face. You're feeling like you're, a punching bag. The people have been beating up on you, so you enter this kind of phase, kind of like, oh, the good news is that's over, and we've got blue skies ahead. So February, doors are going to open up, opportunities going to open up. You're going to feel like you're going to be able to breathe. You're going to feel like the pressure is no longer on you in the way that it has been. So there's going to be some shifting around that. You're going to feel like you have more freedom to be yourself, and there's going to be less scrutiny. A lot of you feel like you've been under the microscope. People have been assessing you, ripping you apart, critiquing you left and right, criticizing you. And so you're just feeling kind of like picked apart. And even if they haven't said anything to you, you know they have, right? So it's that kind of energy, because we know how intuitive and how psychic you Pisces are. And so, for the most part, you're probably right. If you're feeling that from people, that is certainly in your energy field. So let's start with personal relationships. So for any of you that are in a committed relationship, romantic relationship, let's look and see what February has in store for you. Okay, so it feels like you've gone from like this with your partner to this, like when you both share the little drink, right? So I do feel like it shifts your energy. Some of you guys are going to be having birthdays this month, so happy birthday. And so there is a nice celebration for you and an opportunity for you to really feel happy and really connected with this person. So I feel like whatever your differences have been, you kind of melt back into each other, kiss and make up. I feel like it's all on the good. There also seems to be even like a willingness to delay problems. Now, some of you may be tackling problems like fertility problems, or deciding is now the time to have a baby. Should we have a baby? Should we move forward with having a baby? And some of you may, find that you want one, they don't, or vice versa. I think you're going to see that kind of becoming worked out at the end of the month. I think that you're going to be able to end up with a compromise that works for the both of you, and so that you both are going to be able to move forward by the end of the month in a really powerful manner. So that feels good. Now, for those of you that are single and interested in romance, so let's see what February has in store for you. So there's a lot of opportunity. At the same time, well, I won't say a lot, but I will say there is opportunity, and at the same time, you want to be discerning with this. And the reason I say that is because for some of you, you may end up being with the wrong person, and they could be very needy, not good for you. They could even be already attached, have somebody else, and it's just a quickie with you, and you get your heart broke. So just do a little due diligence around the situation. So ask a little more questions, trust your instincts. You guys have got amazing instincts. And I think if you show a little restriction or a little constraint initially with the individual, you'll flush it out very quickly and know whether or not to move forward. So there is a good opportunity that you can have romance this month, and a long-term romance. So if you're looking for a romantic long-term relationship, there's a possibility there. But you're being asked to take it slow. Some signs aren't, but your sign, you're being asked to take it slow. And so if you take it slow, Pisces, I think you'll have a better chance of it having a chance to ground and to really give the opportunity for the relationship to blossom, which is what you're going to need in a long-term relationship. So I like it. I like it for the month. Now let's look at your career and money. Anything for your career and money for in the month of February for Pisces. Yeah, I see you bringing money in. I also feel like, some of you are anchored. You're feeling like you're tied down or you're stuck. This month you're going to have an opportunity to kind of lift that up, to pull up stakes and to move on, to grow your enterprise, to get a new job, to look at another direction or add another job. This month looks really favorable for money coming in, okay? like really favorable, especially after the middle of the month. I'm really seeing money come in. And I'm not really, the good news, I'm not really seeing it going out. So there's going to be added money for you this month, and you may have to work a little extra for it. You may have to put in overtime, or you may have to take on another job. But there is additional money available for you. And so it's just, opening your eyes and going for it, because it's yours for the asking. So that's good. Some of you may find, some of you may find that you even get a surprise promotion, or are asked to take on some additional work in which, you'll be paid extra. You may be asked or be moved into a leadership role. It could be that somebody unexpectedly leaves around you, who's your boss, or somebody who's above you, and you're asked to fill in or take in anything. Could be like a pregnancy leave, or feels less like a pregnancy leave, as more as like somebody quickly leaves the company, or there could even be an accident or something like that, where you're asked to fill in. And so it falls into your lap, so to speak, this advancement. So for some of you, you'll be getting an advancement in your career this month. So that's good news. That's great news. Okay, so for your health, let's look at your health, Pisces. I feel like some of you have been drained. You've been drained by the events of the last 6 months. I'm feeling like tired. I'm feeling like energetically weak. I feel like this in February, it's a time for getting yourself back on track, renewing your physical body. I do think that there's going to be a new supplementation given to you, or a new method in which you take care of yourself. So you actually make more time in your schedule for your workout or for your food prep, so that you have the vitamins and the nutrients that you need to get your body the energy level that it needs. Because it feels like there's a lot to do this month and a lot of positive things to do, but I'm just feeling a little sluggish and a little run down, battered is the word. I'm feeling a little battered from everything that you've gone through. Kind of like, a kite that's been out in the wind and it's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you come inside and it's like, wow. It's like that. So now it's kind of like, got to settle yourself down and take care of the body so that you can really enjoy this month, because it's not that beat down with the wind that you were experiencing. It is really much more a peaceful, calm environment that you're going to find in February. For some of you, it's going to bring up some heart stuff, some emotional stuff, opportunity to grieve some things that hadn't happened, grieve some things that you weren't able to let go of before, which may tap on some of your fear. So this is also a month for you to be able to heal and for you to be able to receive support and help take care of yourself. So don't be afraid to pursue that, because it would be really good for you. Now, if there's anything, let's see, unexpected for you in the month of February for Pisces. Yeah, and so for some of you, there's an opportunity for you to put yourself first, where somebody may come to you and say, what do you want? I want to help make it happen. What are you interested in doing and want to make happen? And I know that sounds kind of like wild and far-fetched, but it may be somebody who's close to you. It may be a parent, that comes to you and say, hey, I want to help you out. What do you need? Do you need a loan? Do you need, what is it you need? So for those of you that are being challenged financially or emotionally, if you speak up, there may be somebody around you that's willing to bridge that gap, that's going to help you. So, and it's unexpected too. It's almost like, I didn't know you had, $10,000 put away, or I didn't know that you had that kind of money that you could loan me. So the unexpected is where it comes from. If you're looking for a loan, or if you're looking for that added pair of hands to step in and help you, or some of you may be new moms out there and they're struggling, or single moms out there and are struggling, and you weren't aware that, somebody was willing to help you or to step in and not charge you a lot of money, or even do it for free. So just be willing to be open to the idea that people want to help you. So you don't have to go this alone. This month is really showing us, Pisces in particular, for you, that people want to help you. People want to be in relationship with you, and they want to see you better yourself. And so your job is to be open to receive help and support, and don't be embarrassed by it. Don't be ashamed by it. If you can think of it like this, if you can think of that, by me receiving this, it's going to make that person feel so much better. and we're both going to benefit. It's going to make me feel good, and they want to help. And because they want to help, that is a beautiful thing to be able to receive something, and it's going to make somebody else feel better too. So it's definitely a win-win. So you want to say yes, okay? All right, you guys have an amazing month, Pisces. Happy birthday to those of you that are sharing your birthdays. Oh, wait, there's two things here. We want to tap on the new moon real quick. The new moon is in the sign of Aquarius on February 8th, and let's see what's in store for you around that new moon. This is an opportunity for you, and an opportunity for you, especially around healing something in the past. Something in the past may be triggered and or brought up for you to see, and I'm feeling in the back of my heart. And so there may be something that you need to grieve or get off your chest or deal with, and it may be triggered with that new moon in Aquarius on February 8th, or around that time. And make sure that you actually, give yourself permission to deal with it and to work through it and to not be afraid of it. It'll be good for you. And for some of you, it may be grieving the loss of someone, or a loss of a dream, or a loss of a situation. I'm being shown miscarriages. So some of you may have miscarried, last year, and that still weighs heavy on your heart. When we clear things and we let them go, it creates a new opening for us, for new seeds to be planted. And that's what the new moon is, an opportunity to plant new seeds. So by grieving and letting go, you are opening and creating the space for something new to be planted and for something new to be given to you. So if you do that, keep that in mind. I'm going to clear this, and by doing so, I'm opening myself up to something new and better. And that's really a positive thing. Now, February 22nd, we have a full moon in Virgo. Now, for some of us, Virgo is a little prickly and a little like, ouch, they can be very, critical. It can be a critical energy. It can be a kind of a tough energy. For you, Pisces, you can handle it. You can handle kind of like whatever comes your way. And if somebody's being a little prickly with you, you'll just, okay, whatever. I don't, it doesn't feel like it's going to do anything for you. It doesn't feel like it feels like you are in a really good place where you just look at it objectively and take it for what it's worth. But I don't feel like it crushes you or anything like that. I feel like kind of like that's gone by, and whatever this is feels like nothing compared to what you've kind of gone through the last 6 months. So it feels kind of like this small little prickly thing that's not a big deal. And then the full moon also brings in some money. They're showing me for you money in your pocket, and we talked about that a little earlier. Were some good money for you this month, but I really see a nice chunk around the full moon of February 22nd. So with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. Have an amazing month. I'm so excited for you. That's really, it's always nice when you get extra money in and you're able to take care of your heart energy. So there's a lot of good things happening for you Pisces this month. If you like my intuitive astrology readings, please click like and share it with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.